Sponsored by
Mufasa.
Tentacle dildos.
Wow.
BadDragon.com.
And here we are. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that resub. To episode 52 of Ampistrano River's Edge. I am your storyteller, D&D Jordan Lee, joined by this phenomenal cast. But before we get started, a very special thank you to our sponsors and affiliations, Found Familiar. Make sure to use D&D Jordan Lee and AmpistranoDND when you check out for a percentage off your purchase, as it does help to support the cast. Also, thank you to Idle Champions. We have posted a code below on the overlay. You can also enter !idle to use that code to get an Electrum chest, which you can use in Idle Champions and equip up your heroes. But before we dive into today's episode, let's go around real quick, say who we are, and any announcements we may have. Today, I'm going to start with Sin.
Why would you choose to start with me of all people? I do not know, but hi, I'm Sinsiak, your resident he, they of the Sunflower Empire. And I don't have any special announcements today, except for the one that I posted yesterday, which you can find on Kofi.com/DNDJordanLee. Aside from that, I will be Blackstone today, your resident they bot who is in the middle of a whole bunch of water and may have concerns.
A mood.
With today's game will be brought to you by 20% less dissociation.
Are you sure?
I don't promise that.
I don't ever promise that.
Sin does not speak for me.
Yeah, I cannot make that same promise given the lack of sleep that I've had.
A mood.
But I appreciate you.
Yeah. You know what? Sin as... Oh, I can't promise that either, so there we go. Let's jump over to Fair.
I'm not last. I'm usually last.
I
What are you
know.
doing?
I had to switch it up because Dimples was like, why it gotta be me every time? So I'm switching up
I don't
the
care what
order.
Dimple says. I don't care what he says. I own this fucking channel.
I quit, everybody. I quit.
Hi everyone, I'm Farron. I'm playing Deodora Shadesun, your Battle Master Fighter. Our pronouns are she, her. I don't have any announcements. Except, if you want to support people, coffee.com/DNDJordanLee, coffee.com/Fairbear, coffee.com/DimplesAndDice. I think you have a coffee, I assume. Sin, coffee.com/Sinziak.
Yep.
Do you have a coffee?
Yes.
I have one.
That look to the side.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sin's coffee is actually D&D Jordan Lee. Sorry. I remembered.
Or you could go check out our Patreon. Wonderful. Y'all are wild.
Patreon.com/AmpistranoDND.
Yeah.
Sub.
And Dimples.
Hello, everyone. I am Captain Moist Heat. Oh, wait. No, that's a different show. Hello, everyone. I am Dimples and Dice. He, him. I am going to be playing Captain Draven Tideborn and
Of the
his
Moist
trusty sidekick, Gribble, the dynamic duo known as the Damp Daddies.
I hate it.
I feel like Tideborn should have a kid with a fire genasi, and then that fire genasi would be like a moist heat.
It would be the
Kid.
Moist Heat. You know what?
Yeah.
We got to find us a nice fire genasi lady. You know what? Not
Are
even
y'all
necessarily
spoiling
a
the
fire
plot of
genasi.
Elemental?
Like it could be like just like a infernal tiefling or something like that.
Mm-mm. Anyways, thank you so much. Just as a reminder, we do use safety tools and content warnings throughout each game of Ampistrano, including multiple check-ins. As a content warning for this episode, we have water. We have potential, well, not potential. There are tentacles happening right now. The being unable to see in water, I forget the exact phobia of that, but that is a possibility as well. We at the Haven and Vale want you to be safe. If you need to step away, please do. You and your safety matter. As a reminder, we are raising money for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund now through June 1st. PCRF is an amazing organization that works to ensure that medical care is given to sick and injured children in Palestine at no cost to their families. From checkups to surgeries, this organization covers it all. So you can find out some more information by entering GFC, as we will be doing a Games for Change event next month, May 16th to the 19th. And you can also find out some more information by entering in !PCRF for our Tiltify link, because we have it open now. Speaking of supporting as well, we have kind of mentioned it already, but we do have a Patreon. So consider checking out our Patreon today and becoming a backer. It's a wonderful way to help support our stream and the phenomenal cast. We have on there everything from character playlists to interviews to sneak peeks to our upcoming TikToks and other videos that'll be up on our YouTube. Other ways you can help support our cast is by following us on TikTok and YouTube. We're really close to 200 subscribers on YouTube right now. I think we're literally like 2 away. So thank you so much. But currently for our Patreon, special thank you to Sphinx 7, Mama Strange, Fluffy Snowfall, Chris Gideon, Buzz Lightyear, Lily42, and Goblin Katie for your support. All right, y'all. Any other shenanigans or things before we dive into today's episode?
That should be Patreon content. You're right.
That should. Yeah, could be.
No, I got nothing.
Without further ado, let us go beyond the veil of Ampistrano.
I am the terror that
Welcome
flaps
back,
in the
everybody.
night. I am Darkwing Duck.
My God.
And
Let's get dangerous.
I should send you like the house rules and stuff that I came up for that one shot. I'm sorry.
So, when last we left our adventurers, the group spent some time at Toby's family home, taking some moments and some good food from Toby's mom, adjusting and having a couple moments of time to recoup and restock a bit. Toby had a discussion with his mom, expressing the fears he's been holding within, and unsure of what to do, as well as revealing he's an autumn druid. Much to her surprise, but expressing how proud she is, she decided to offer up some words of encouragement and advise that family is here, always. After some shenanigans on the farm, mainly Toby getting some diamonds from his brother, the group decided to head over to the docks of Illipin, eventually meeting a small dwarven woman named Riley, who, under the kind of tips that were given from Gregory Tyneal. Favor was offered, a debt being paid, and Riley is basically allowing for the groups to travel towards Jorix in the mountains, towards their destination they've been trying to get to all this time. Aboard the Misty Haven, the group set off as rain and clouds settled in around. But about an hour and a half into their journey, with Illipin out of sight beyond the river's bend, that's when, well, the current temporary captain, Captain Draven Tyborn, noticed that there was a flutter with the ship, and that a creature was perhaps moving from within the waters. After attempting to make contact and failing to answer anything further, tentacles sprung up from the water, halting the boat completely, so the current now laps up against the boat itself, almost acting as a dam against the river. And that is where we pick up, as everyone needs to roll initiative. I changed the music.
Damn, damn, damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, bitch. I think
Shiza.
Theodora's going first. I
Okay.
crit on my initiative. Got 22.
Nice. Okay. All right. Blackstone.
I am an 11.
11.
Hold on one minute. I'm still rolling for myself.
All good?
And Cribble will act either right before or right after me.
I figured as much.
I 16.
16. Perfect. So Theodora, yes, you are up first. Actually.
Okay, well, Deostor stops puking over the side of the boat. No, I'm kidding.
Valid.
So the tentacles are holding onto the boat. Like, how many are there?
So there are currently 2 that are up and actually holding parts of the boat. So to remind everybody, we're on a kind of small schooner boat, basically a small sailboat that can traverse through the waters heading towards Jorix. It is currently holding the front of the boat and the back of the boat, and has
Okay.
turned it to the side, so now the water is kind of, because there is a current, lapping up against the side of the boat. You
Okay.
can see that there is another kind of tentacle that seems to kind of be slowly kind of almost snake-like moving out of the water, as if to add another to the hold of the boat.
Okay.
They're not
Um,
large. They're not massive, but they are pretty big.
And how long is the boat?
The boat itself is about, I would say, 45 feet.
45 feet. Okay. I'm just gonna go for the tentacle in the front first.
Okay.
And I will just attack. Oh, and Sparky will come with me, so we're gonna get
Figured.
pack tactics.
Yep. Figured as much.
And I'm gonna use Great Weapon Master to minus 5 to plus 10 to my damage.
Yep.
So, does a 17 hit?
Let's see. Yes, that is exactly what you need in order to hit it. So.
Okay. Oh. I dropped a die. Hold on.
All good. At
I
this
forgot my
moment-
dice, so I'm
We're
that's why I had to
doing
roll digital dice.
great. That's 8,
Okay.
16. So that's 21 damage on the first hit.
Okay. 21 on the first hit. Perfect.
Uh,
What does it look like as
s-
you're striking?
I just like Theodora has been kind of shaky on this boat this whole time because she's not used to sea travel at all.
Mm-hmm.
But the second danger shows up, she she like just like gets her shit together immediately and just like rushes towards the tentacle and just like with her great sword just like hacks at it basically, just very like unceremoniously, not eloquent. What am I thinking? What's the word I'm thinking of? Not very delicate about it, I guess I would say. Like just like kind of roughly hacking at it to try to get it off the boat,
Sure.
so they can keep moving. And then my second attack isn't gonna hit because I rolled poorly, even with advantage. So and then let me see if there's anything I can do as a bonus action. I think I'll just shift as a bonus action.
All right.
So that way, just in case some shit goes down.
Okay. And are you having Sparky do anything on your turn either?
Oh yeah, Sparky will bite at it.
I figured.
Oh, what is Sparky's thing to hit? What is Sparky's look at the fucking
It's
Blink
been a
dog,
minute.
Farron.
It's been a hot minute.
It has been it's been a minute. Oh, I think Sparky 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that's gonna be 5 piercing damage.
All right. Tentacles are still holding strong to that front portion of the schooner, but you can feel the vibrations as it shudders from each of the hits taken. Fantastic. Any other things you wish to do on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Next up, then, I need to roll for the boat. Okay. At that moment, after your hits connect with the tentacle that's kind of wrapped around the front, you feel a shudder go through the boat again, and what sounds like wood starting to creak. You can feel slightly, it seems like the tentacles are trying to twist it, so it'll break down the middle of the boat. You can start to hear the wood starting to grate slightly as that's happening, but it's holding strong at this moment as we move the camera over to Draven and Cribble. You're up.
Cool. So Draven's gonna look at Cribble and go, "You with me, buddy? We're about to do something bold." "Yeah, boss, let's get it." And we're both going to dive into the water.
Interesting. Okay.
I want, because I can breathe underwater, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
Cribble can as well. So we're going to swim under and see where this thing's head is. At least as far as we can go. I got 30 feet of movement.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna get as close as I can to stabbing it in the face.
Sure. You dive underneath the water. Not terribly cold, but not warm by any means. The area around you fills with a green and kind of gray light, as the murky waters of the riverbed have clearly been kind of disturbed.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of distillation in the, not air, but the water around you. At this moment, you can see that these tentacles seem to get larger as they are getting closer to the creature's actual body. The actual mouth of this thing is directly underneath the center of the ship where the mast is, and it's currently open. And you get a better idea of what this thing is. I'm about to send you a picture. And I think you would know what it is. Hang on, I'm Discord messaging it to you. Should be in your Dimple's secret chat.
Gosh, you.
Yep.
All
there you go.
right.
So this thing looks poised and at the ready.
All right, cool.
Bright red kind of eyes. You can see the kind of green and blue scale skin, almost acting like armor around this thing. And there seems to be... Why don't you make a spirit check for me, please?
Okie dokie. Uh, 14.
14. There is a pulse of what you can only call negative energy coming off of this thing near its mouth. But that's all you get. All right. What are
Cool.
you doing?
I am going to I mean, depending on how far I can get close to it, I want to take a stab at an eyeball.
Yeah. I would say with your move and your full speed, yeah, you could get there. It's directly underneath the boat and holding on to it. So, yeah,
Sure.
you can easily do
All
that.
right. Let's do this then. Does a 16 hit?
Just misses.
Fuck. All right. Then
Blackstone, you're on deck.
think I think what I'll do is I'll just have a cribble attack as well.
Okay.
Then
Sounds
just
good.
going to, as a bonus action, have him do a thing. Cribble is going to use Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Does a 20? Yeah, it does hit. 21.
Yep, that definitely hits.
All right. Let's see. I need 4d6s. Yeah. It's going to be 20 radiant damage.
20 radiant. All right. What does it look like as Cripple's casting Guiding Bolt?
So Cribble is riding on Draven's shoulders. And then as soon as he gets down there and Draven misses with the longsword, like try to stab at this thing, Cribble just shakes his head. Next time you let me go first, boss. And then just hits him with a guiding bolt.
Love it. Amazing. Is there anything else you wish to do?
That is my whole ass turn,
All
along with
right.
Cribbles.
At the end of your turn and Cribble's turn, it's going to go ahead and use a legendary action to do a tail swipe against you, Draven.
Okay.
And that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's going to be... 12 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just connects, kind of aiming right for your, just below your chest, right in your stomach area, like seemingly trying to knock if you were to be breathing underwater, the breath, the air that you have. But you can breathe underwater, so this is fine. But it feels like you are just being slammed. And you can feel yourself being pushed
16?
slightly. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Draven looks at the thing and smiles.
I love it. Okay. Next we move over to Blackstone. Blackstone, you have seen Captain Draven and Cribble dive into the water. You have also seen Deodora and Sparky heading towards the very front of the ship to try and get these tentacles off of the boat that are holding it in place. What are you doing at this time?
I'm gonna look for another tentacle.
Okay.
And try to work on that one.
Okay, there's one near the back of the boat.
Okay, then I will go work on that one.
Okay.
I was assuming that this is some kind of massive creature. So,
Yep.
Time for cantrips.
A mood.
Okay, let me do a thing real quick. Okay, melee attack against a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just ask this thing.
Yeah.
Basically, with as big as this creature is, and as many of us as basically are fighting it, because it's basically taking up all the squares. Like, are all of us flanking at this point?
Not exactly, because it's still largely in the water. So you could flank a tentacle, I would say, but the creature itself, no.
Okay, like a tentacle's fine.
Yeah. I could say easily if you and, your lovely little mouse, or if Riley is right over by where you were, Blackstone. So, it's very possible that you could do flanking rolls with a tentacle. But the actual creature, no.
Okay. Tentacles and... Oh, that's a nat 20. That's lovely.
Nice. Let's go.
So that is a nat 20 with a booming blade.
Okay.
So that is going to... Hold on. This is going to sound silly, but I can't remember whether I can attack once or twice at the level I'm at.
Should be.
Rogues only ever get one attack.
Okay, one.
Oh, that's fair, because sneak attack, I guess, is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that's gonna be that number plus this number.
Oh, though you could do offhand attack if you have
plus
something in your
this
offhand.
number.
Yep.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
This is something I'm gonna ask that question during a break. This is probably not a good time to ask. Right. So this is going to be 12 plus 10. So that's 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And that creature has until the start of my next turn. If the creature moves to do anything, it takes additional thunder damage.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Amazing. Anything else you wish to do?
Let me see. Do we have any of those? Because you decided to give me a thing that does this, bonus action, let's use Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Ooh.
Love it.
Okay, cool. Something I probably should have done in reverse order, but it's fine.
You know what? It's all good. It's all good. No worries. Okay.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Awesome. Next up is Riley. Upon seeing this thing and seeing Deodora, Sparky, all of you jumping into action, she quickly reaches to her side and unsheathes her trident, and she snaps the base of it and expands. And she will go ahead and also land or try to attack this thing with her trident, which has, you can see it's kind of sparking with electric and lightning energy at the very base of it as well. First one hits. Let's see if the second one hits. Second one does not. So she kind of slams into where you were just hitting, Blackstone, kind of looking over at you as, well, it looks like you're getting your sea legs about you. She kind of comes slamming down with her trident. doing, looks like about 15 points of damage. And it needs to roll a Constitution savings throw or be stunned, which it succeeds. You can see as the lightning connects with the tentacle, it goes cascading into the water. And Tyborn, you have a much better view of it, but you can see the lightning surging around this creature for a moment, and it just seems to shrug, and the lightning just fades into the riverbed below.
I can't see that the spell didn't take effect, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see like it's dulled, like the tentacle dulled around it, but like it surged into the water. There was nothing else from there. So, yeah, okay. Next up then is the creature, because the creature actually rolled low. Let's see. What do I want to do? Okay. Tyborn, can you make a wisdom savings throw for me, please?
Is this just for Draven or for Draven and Crumble?
This is just for Draven.
Okay, just making sure. That is a 11.
Okay. It's just like before when your mind links up with when you made that initial contact with the creature.
Mhm.
And you can feel your consciousness melding together. Suddenly, things seem to shift. And the creature before you changes to that of your ship, your mates back in Jorix. And up above you is one of the few flying ships of pirates that have been landing attacks on your damn daddy. I can't believe I'm saying that. So, I'll message you, but at this time you currently see all of your former friends and everyone on the boat as enemies, as you are currently enslaved to this creature.
Pick a different word, though.
Yes, I've realized charmed. Thank you.
Insulted!
Insulted. Sorry about that. Charmed. Sorry, I was going by the terminology on the page, and you are correct, Fair. Charmed by this creature. Currently. Okay. It is also going to go ahead and make a tentacle attack against you, Deodora, and a tentacle attack against Blackstone as well. That is going to be 18 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And Blackstone on you.
Oh, was that also an 18?
No. For you, it is a 17.
You know what? This is probably the only time I'm going to be able to get to use it up here. I'm going to silvery barbs that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. So I have to re-roll, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
At disadvantage. Well, yeah.
Disadvantage.
Reroll the d20, use a lower one, yeah. So,
okay. That is going to be a 13, so I don't think that hits either.
yep, that misses. Also, that advantage is going to go to Deodora. Have fun.
I already have advantage because of Sparky, so maybe give it to like Riley or someone. Do you have to be able to see? Do you have to be able to see them to give them the advantage?
Yes, I have to be able to see. I have to be able to see in
Oh.
order to use these
Yeah.
things.
Well,
And you chose to dive into the water, so.
listen,
I
I'm
guess
trying
I'll
to
give-
cut the creature off at the head.
I will give that advantage to myself then.
Fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
That's
I'll be
okay.
fine. Don't worry. I still have Cribble.
Yep, you do. Okay. Fantastic. That is it for the creature. I'm gonna roll for the river. Okay. At this time, you
Wait,
can
are you rolling on the river?
get out.
Rolling, rolling,
No.
rolling on the river.
Go ahead and take a point of inspiration. God damn it.
All of us, or
All
who
of
we
you,
talking?
because you all joined in on that, so I'll
Sick.
reward that. This was like, more? Can I get more? So
No, that was just necessary.
Yeah, you
That
have
was-
to.
that
you
was
have
for
to do
me,
That.
that
You
wasn't
have to
for
do
you.
that part.
Yep.
You can't just leave it out rolling on the river.
that's valid. That is so valid. Okay. The river you can see is as the boat is kind of tilting and being kind of grasped within these two tentacles is starting to lap up on the left side of the boat. The port, right? The port side of the boat. Trying to get nautical terminology back in my head. So you can see that it's starting to lap up and the boat is starting to tilt to the side slightly. So the boat is taking on a little bit of water. But that is it for all of that. Deodora, you are up. Draven and Cribble, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna just attack again with my shit and use great weapon master again. So
Okay.
that's gonna be
I thought we taught Theodora better than throwing her own shit.
wow.
Wow.
You said it, I didn't.
Simples, no.
I have to go. Actually, I hear my mom. I can hear my mom calling me. I have to leave. That's gonna be a 22 to hit
That hits,
on the first
yeah.
attack.
Yep.
And then I crit on the second attack.
Okay, nice. Let's go.
So, oh my god, math. Okay, so max damage and then roll again, right?
Yep.
So 2, and then let me just put my the die that I need to roll aside. So max damage is gonna be, just for the crit, is gonna be 12 plus 5, 17 damage just for the crit, and then
Okay.
here's the rest of my damage. 17. Oh my god, math. Okay,
I'm
17, and then Great Whip and Master for both attacks, so that's 20, so 37 so far.
Nice.
Then plus another 10 for my modifier, so 47?
Okay.
47 damage.
47 damage. What does it look like as you're hitting this thing?
It's just methodical, just like chopping at the same spot over and over again, trying to like loosen its grip from the boat.
Sure.
And like maybe, you know, make sure it knows maybe it doesn't want to be here anymore, you know?
Mhm.
Like maybe fucked with the wrong ones. And then Sparky's gonna attack. I think they get a +5. Should really put Sparky's stats somewhere else so I can see it better. It's a +3. 17 to hit?
17 just hits.
Okay.
Yep, that's a DC.
And that's gonna be 5 damage.
5.
5 little damage with his little teeth.
Sorry, he just like latching on.
Just like honestly, just like holding on to it from like that bite, just like locking his jaw.
Yep,
And, like, not letting
the rope
it-
toy of like trying to pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep. Gotcha.
And then I guess that'll be my turn. I'm just gonna stay where I am for now.
Okay. Alright.
Oh wait, actually, I'm so sorry. I realized I crit on that one attack.
You did.
I get another attack as a bonus action
Yes,
because
you do.
I'm a Great Weapon Master. I guess I'll Great Weapon Master again. So plus, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
6 plus 11 more damage.
Oof. Tentacle is barely hanging on. It's definitely bloodied, but it's there, the tentacle itself.
Yep.
as you and Sparky are just hacking away at it beautifully. Fantastic. Anything else you want to do, Deodora?
Nope, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Let's see if I want to. Okay. It's going to make a tail attack at the end of your turn using a legendary action against Cribble. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
It's going to need to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Succeeds with a 19.
Okay. That
And
frog is poison.
and Cribble is going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail just kind of slams them away, moving them about, I would say, about 7 or 8 feet away from you, Draven. Still within, like, you can still see them eerily through the kind of sediment that's kind of floating in the water. But it is yours and Cribble's turn. Blackstone, you're on deck.
Do I make a save or
Let's see.
like?
You can only do it when you get damaged. You have not been damaged.
Okay.
So based upon the description I gave you of the landscape around you kind of shifting, what would Draven do?
Well, we're gonna do this in a little bit of a different order.
Sure.
Cribble's going to go first.
Okay.
Cribble is going to, since he already has advantage because of the oh wait, one of y'all should have got advantage because this thing was glowing. Well, whatever. We'll just use it on this.
I already get advantage, so.
So as a bonus action, I'm gonna have Cribble cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. What does it look like, Cribble's spiritual weapon?
Cribble's spiritual weapon is a giant great hammer.
Love
Like it is the size of like, you know, like Kirby when he has a hammer and this big ass hammer that he's carrying.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
So Cribble's gonna cast that, put it next to this thing, and it's gonna bonk
Okay.
on its turn. So let's see, will it hit? 15 does not hit,
Misses.
does it?
Yep.
Motherfucker. That's with advantage. All right. And then Cribble is going to just shoot a crossbow at it.
Love it.
And that one. Cool.
You have inspiration.
Yeah, but no. He doesn't hit that hard anyway with the mace.
I don't think a D12 is gonna help
Oh.
with that one.
Valid. That's valid.
So, Draven's gonna go. Wait, I can still see Cribble, yes?
Yes, you can still. He's kind of moved a little bit behind you, but you can see him in your periph.
But I know there's a shitload of people on the boat, don't I?
You do.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go up on the boat.
I figured.
Cribble's probably like, dude, what the fuck? You just gonna leave me?
Well.
Who's the first person I see when I climb back out to the boat?
Which direction are you climbing up? Are you climbing more towards the center, the front of the boat, or towards the back? Even underwater, you would be able to tell which end is which.
Starboard side.
Starboard. Okay. Starboard front or starboard back?
starboard rear.
Okay, then you would see Blackstone and Riley. Blackstone's on the starboard side of this tentacle.
Blackstone, I'm sorry. I know not what I do. Just drop the shield and just one hand, two hand overhead. And that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Oops, sorry.
Good.
I forgot he was charmed.
Yep.
Oh damn, that's not good. That's going to be 14 slashing damage.
I think there's like a moment of like intense confusion.
That's absolutely fair.
How close is the captain to the end of the boat?
Also, can you make me a con save?
Oof.
That is a. Do I want to use inspiration for this? Maybe.
DC is 14, just an FYI.
Okay. I got a 15.
Cool. You are not stunned.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm assuming it's my turn after this.
You just hear
That's-
Draven go, "Get off my ship. This one doesn't belong to you."
And at that moment, the camera pans over to you, Blackstone, as it is your turn.
Processing.
Sure.
This isn't the. No. This is Blackstone having a moment.
No, I
Processing.
figured.
This isn't the captain's. Cribble, is the captain okay?
Gribble's still underwater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the water.
Okay.
Blackstone sticks his head under the water real quick, like time out.
Gribble.
Ask a question.
No. How close is the captain to the end of the ship?
Pretty close. I mean, y'all were right there taking on a tentacle, and you're at the very back of the boat, so it's not
Okay.
a large boat by any means.
Okay. I'm assuming that this is this whole ship and things being all over here. There's all sorts of small sundries over here, like a bucket per se.
Yeah, there's buckets around the deck. Why?
Okay. There's one near me, right?
You're what?
There's one near me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can I have Draven make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Chuck bucket at
That's a 10.
Okay. So, Blackstone looks at the captain, notices this, like, arrow that has done some level of structural damage, and is kind of like, the captain's here, Cribble's not here, and he just attacked me. I have no idea what's, like, this is what I'm processing. Whatever is going on with the captain, I do not have time for this. There's a giant tentacle monster happening, and I use the catapult spell to take the nearest bucket and launch it straight at the captain's head, just to knock him back in the water.
Okay.
Now, I will add here, I do not know if that gives the captain an opportunity to come out of whatever this effect is, because I have no idea what triggers it or when he
It
gets
would.
saving throws.
Because you would be taking damage. unless you're trying to do non-lethal.
I mean, at this point, I don't think. Well, honestly, I don't think I'm even being thoughtful enough to consider it. Like, I'm gonna have to do some, right?
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
Right. Okay. So.
I just picture Traven getting on deck. This is not your ship, this is my ship. Boom! Directly.
Yeah, that's about how that works. That is gonna be 20 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, from a...
I like how Jordan was like, unless you're doing non-lethal, and Sin was like, no, I'm trying to kill.
Yeah,
I'm trying to give him a CTE. I'm trying to give him a CTE at least.
Okay. So, Draven, you can go ahead and make another wisdom save.
All right. 17.
You succeed. So, you feel the kind of tendrils that were holding you hostage starting to lift, and the scene in front of you kind of going misty, like rainwater on a window as it kind of transforms, and you have a bucket. I'm assuming you caught it after just getting thwacked with it, that you're holding in your hands. And you're
then
looking
just
at
Blackstone looking at you with a head tilt, like.
Yeah, you
good?
just Draven's like face just kind of crunches where the bucket hits him. Blackstone?
If you're taking structural damage, I can fix it later.
Did I do something to deserve that?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. Amazing.
That's it.
I'm still processing that scene. It's so funny. It's so silly. Wake up! With a bucket to the face.
And then is this kind of.
You know, like you get hit in the nose and your eyes start watering. That's what's
Yeah.
happening with him. And then he closes up in the blurry eyes and sees Blackstone there. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Nope.
And then it's like instantly caught on. I'm a seasoned vet. Oh, I've been fucked with.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. I would say you know what this creature is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is. I'll leave it up to you whether you communicate
you'll-
that or not.
I believe you're going to be in the mood for some kind of revenge then.
Like me as a player. Not Theodora.
Revenge versus the GM.
Oh no! For like, well, I
Okay.
mean, also you left Cribble in the water if you wanted to go check on that.
Fuck.
And that's it. I had my turn right there.
Perfect.
Like the captain has reappeared and I'm giving him a full status report. I have nothing more to do with this turn.
Riley's just kind of looking at this exchange, like holding, saw that Draven had gone ahead and like stabbed or hit Blackstone and stuff, and was like ready to turn the trident on you. Saw this exchange happen. All right, is this normal for y'all? Because y'all were acting real calm about it.
At the moment, our situation doesn't allow much room for panic.
Right. Okay. And she'll just turn around and smack the tentacle again with her trident. Missing the first time. Second time, nat 20, so that's good. And it needs to make a Constitution savings throw, which it succeeds on at this time. And it is going to take 13 points of damage as the trident connects and is kind of just slowly piercing through and trying to hack away at this tentacle that's holding the back of the boat. Wonderful. Next up is the creature, which, what's it gonna do? Yeah, Yeah, let's do that. So at this time, it's going to make 3 tentacle attacks. One on Deodora, another on Blackstone, and then the other's going to be on Cribble. The one on Deodora is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that will be 15 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just almost slams you against the deck of the ship itself. Kind of just
You said
rocking.
15?
15, yep.
Okay, well, there go my temp HP, so I only take 1 damage. Ow!
Ow. Love it.
I need healing.
Blackstone, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yay! This is the joys of waiting until your turn comes back. That's another silvery bars for this creature. 'Cause
Sure.
Absolutely not.
That's going to be a 18 to hit.
Okay. I think it has to do that one. So the 18 hits.
Okay. You are going to take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it too also kind of is just slamming you against the deck. You're not prone, neither you or Deodora are prone, but just something to keep in mind.
I am going to give that advantage to the captain this time,
Sure.
and hope that he makes better choices.
I love it. Let's see. Yep, and then the one against Cribble, that is a natural 20.
Fuck off.
Sorry.
Leave Cribble
I'm
alone.
sorry. So
Little
that-
buddies aren't supposed to get hurt.
I know, I'm sorry. That is going to be 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is Cribble okay?
Cribble is KO.
No.
Oh no.
You still have to make a con save though.
Yeah, valid.
Jordan, you monster.
And
Yeah.
We somehow all hear that, you us
Yeah.
on the boat. We just hear it. Fucking swan
I
song.
think, if anything, Draven, you feel it the most. It feels like electrical current
I
cut through you.
about to be some shit.
I'm
get
assuming
into
it
this?
succeeds with an 18.
It does.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That is it for the creature. Next up is the river. As the river further laps up against the side, as now the boat is now tilting even further. A few of you are... Actually, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can grab onto something as the boat is starting to tip.
Could I make a case for athletics?
Sure. I'll allow it.
Oh, that I crit, so 28.
Yeah. Okay.
I stabbed my sword into my sword is still where I had stabbed it before. I'm just holding on with that.
Love it.
25.
25. Okay. All of-
18.
What was that?
18.
Wait.
18.
Oh, you're still on the boat. I thought you had dived back into the water.
No.
It wasn't your turn.
18. So Draven, you were just barely able to grasp onto something as the boat tips even further, and you can hear the water kind of slooshing into the boat itself. All right, that is it for it. Deodora, you are up. Draven and Cribble are on deck.
All right, I'm gonna try to get this tentacle to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Off.
All right. Ow.
Does an 18 hit?
It hits.
Bet. Oh, let me do my second attack. And that's gonna be a 22 to hit. So that hits.
That hits, yeah.
23 damage.
23. All right. How do you hack off this tentacle?
I just like I'm still just hacking away at like the same area that I've been at because it's like, you know, obviously you want to just and then like I like and my last strike I hit it so hard that my sword sinks into the wood of the boat a little bit, and then I just without unceremoniously, as the tentacle is like slipping off that side of the boat, I want to blink over to the other side where the other tentacle is and like use my bonus action attack to chop at that.
Heck yeah, sounds good.
And that's gonna be 27 to hit.
That hits.
That's 13 damage.
Okay.
And then Sparky's gonna get at it. 21 to hit.
Okay.
Or 20 or 19, sorry. I keep misreading.
No, it's all
Sparky's.
good.
This is sheet. And then 3 little bitty teeth marks of damage.
All right, love it. Okay. All right, Draven, you are up as well as Cribble. How you doing?
Well, first things first, I'm just gonna make my death save with Cribble.
Yep.
It's not a whole lot else I can do with him right now.
Oh my god.
You can actually, because I realized I forgot to do this last round. Can you mark 1 fail save? This will be the second death savings throw.
Why?
Because he automatically fails the save for a Constitution savings throw because he took a tentacle attack.
Okay.
I realized that afterwards. I was like, oh wait, there's more. Oh shit.
Oh, you're retconning. I see how this shit is. Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. So Draven looks to Deodora and says, "We need to be done with this thing. Hit it again." And I'm using my rally action to allow Deodora another attack.
That's gonna be another 27 to hit. I'll Great Weapon Master on this one, so it's 22, but so I can add 10 more damage. That's gonna be 19 damage.
All right,
And then I am going to attack as well.
go for it.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Wait, is this an attack of opportunity happening here?
No, I have an
Oh.
ability to.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like a commander strike when I can tell you to
Yeah.
to attack again. It's the same.
Yeah,
it's the
same
similar
thing.
Oh, so
I
like
use my
everybody takes an attack this surge?
No, just me.
No, I
me.
just can do it to one person.
Oh,
Sorry.
I saw Great Weapon Master and I'm like, hit the things. And also Farron's been rolling quite well.
you're not wrong.
I'm going to hit it for 14 slashing damage.
Okay. All right. Tentacle's barely
and then
hanging on.
I'm going to jump into the water
All right.
and look for Cripple.
Okay. You see him kind of just floating along the river bottom, essentially. Hi. Salem's yelling at me for punishing.
Why is he not floating to the top
He's
instead of the
not there
bottom?
yet. He just took this hit, so it takes a second. It's not like a cork where he just bobs right to the top.
Smacked down?
You smack down and then slowly rise up.
All right. And I rise up.
Anyway. Blackstone, you are up. Actually, at the end of Draven's turn, it's going to go ahead and make a tail swipe against you, Draven. Let's see. That is going to be a 26 to hit. You're muted.
Would you
my man.
kindly fuck off? Like, just a little bit? It would be
No.
nice if you did roll something that was less than a 20 anything.
Listen. This thing's
Can I
not-
use an advantage to make you roll again? Shit.
I'll allow it this time. I'll allow it.
No.
Oh
that's
wait.
fine.
We have established that Jordan has allowed us to use our inspiration to lower
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, I was going to say. If you
No,
want
it's
to roll a
26 though.
Yeah,
like,
but you would roll a d12
But
to
it's a
lower the
D12.
hit. So
Yeah, but I'd need to get 10 on the D12
hang
for
on.
it to lower because I'm not using
You
a
never
shield
know.
right now. Nah, hold on to it. It's fine.
Okay. All right. That is going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage to you as it kind of swipes with its tail. Okay. Good to know. Just looked over in Zoom chat.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cool.
You said
okay.
12?
Yes. 12.
Okay, I'm still okay.
It's all good. All right. Blackstone, you are up.
Okay. We're doing more cantrips. So
Yep.
that is a 23 to hit with a booming blade.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. That is going to be, hold on.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because you did booming blade earlier, right, Sin?
I did.
And it's
but this
since
creature
attacked. Did it take? No,
It
it
has
has,
to-
it has
it-
attacked
it's-
you, hasn't it?
No, it's a movement thing. It has to move
It has
more
to
than
move.
5.
Yeah,
It has to move
Yeah.
5 feet.
Oh,
I like
But it
your
just
rule
kinda-
better, Fair, but yeah,
Ew.
it's a movement
I
thing.
know. Wizard of the Coast hired me. I have ideas.
This one. Okay. Hold on. We have to do a bunch of math here. That is 27 points of damage.
And you're doing this on the tentacle?
Yep, on the tentacle.
All right. How do you destroy this tentacle?
Huh?
How do you destroy this tentacle?
I stab it one singular time as fiercely as possible at the place that we've been attacking it. You know, like it's just one of those things. This is probably like the most unadorned thing that Blackstone has ever done. He's just stabbing a tentacle and throwing buckets at people.
Well, you've also thrown a candle at a person before, too. You were chucking candles before, too. So it's not that out of pocket. Love it. Okay. The tentacle, you hear it kind of snap as the upper portion of it falls into the water, completely detached. And at that point, the other half that is still attached to this beast kind of recoils slightly. The ship lurches because the tentacles were slowly pulling it together, but also at this time we're slowing the process of it completely sinking quickly. So now the boat is tilting even further. It was kind of acting as like little legs to keep the boat partially up. So the ship kind of lurches even further. Anything else you wish to do, Blackstone?
I guess just kind of get an assessment of the situation that we're in. So
Boat
there,
is sinking pretty quickly.
Okay, now is this something that I would be able to use shape water to like help get some of the water out?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's probably going to be like another action, so that's a thing for a different turn.
Sure. Okay. The camera is then going to shift over to Riley, who's just kind of barely hanging on, her legs dangling to the side, and she kind of, with one hand, reaches around her neck, and you see a necklace popping out that looks like a small compass. And you kind of see her looking at this situation, looking at the fact that the ship is tilting, very nearly toppling over, capsizing. And she kind of looks at you for a moment, Blackstone, and then shuts her eyes and kind of seems to mutter something and kisses the necklace itself. And you can feel the surgence of energy into the boat itself and what sounds like popping noises. Seemingly she is doing something. It's hard to tell what it is, but that is what her turn is at this time. All right, next up is the creature. Yeah, Draven, you're right there, is going to go ahead and make another 3 tentacle attacks on you.
How many tentacles does it have left?
It's got,
We cut off 3 of them, right?
he cut off 2. It's got 3 more. Anyways.
Okay.
So let's see if these even hit you. That's an natural
Jordan,
1.
let's see if it hits you. 30.
Jordan,
50,
who's rolled
59,
nothing lower than like
64.
a 19
Well, I just
today.
rolled a
It's like,
1,
oh,
so
let's
you're
see if these will hit
welcome.
you.
I just
If
rolled
it rolls a
1.
1, can it like jump up its own ass and die?
So with a 1, that definitely misses. That is going to be a 13, which I'm pretty sure misses. And then the last one is a 15, which I also think misses you.
Yep.
So all 3 miss. They just kind of go sailing above and underneath you as you're kind of just quickly swimming.
Trying to get my friend.
Yep. That is it for the creature. Let's see. All right, Deodora, you were up as the river is, at the moment, doesn't seem to be pushing forward with capsizing the boat.
Okay. If I jump in the water, how fucked am I gonna be?
You're wearing heavy armor.
Don't
you
jump in
know
the
how to
water. Don't jump in the water.
Of course, yes, Deodora knows how to swim. She just doesn't know how to be on a fucking boat.
That's valid. That's so valid.
And have a left. Don't jump in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I won't jump in the water then, since I am wearing heavy armor.
Yeah,
and
you
it
would.
would take too long to take it off. If I look over the side of the boat, can I still see the creature?
Yeah. It's the way that the boat is tilting right now. You can see it's almost like if you're really
getting
hungry and you're
sideways,
scarfing down your
frozen.
food, it's just kind of turning the boat so it's knocking all of you basically into its outstretched maw, which is just
Okay.
open right now. So
Get
yeah,
over
you
it,
can see this thing.
Okay, guess I'll shoot it with my crossbow and pray for the fucking best.
Believe in you.
Don't. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Go for it.
Okay. I got 12 on my inspiration die.
Okay.
18 plus 4, 22 to hit.
Okay. Nicely done.
I guess I'll just do my second attack. That doesn't hit. Theodore is not great at a crossbow. She likes her sword.
That's a mood, honestly.
6 damage.
Okay. And where are you
She really
aiming
wants to
for
just jump in.
specifically as you're firing off these shots?
The mouth.
Okay. Can you make a spirit check for me, real quick?
No.
No.
Okay. No. Okay, let me check. I can't remember what I add to that. What is that, like a +3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Spirit check. 18.
18. It's hard to see for a moment because there's just a lot of movement in the water, sediment from the riverbed that's been kicked up, blood, and as well as you're not getting a lot of light from up above as it is still raining around all of you as you are having this fight out on the waters. But you do see a glint of teal for like half a second in its mouth in the very front of it.
Okay. Okay. Energy that we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
I think Theodora will convey that to Blackstone at least, because Blackstone is right there.
Sure.
Draven, she doesn't know if Draven can hear her. Would be able to hear her. He's underwater, but like she'll be like, it's the same energy we've been fighting this whole time. Teal, spirit energy. The maw is still in the water, or is it kind of above water?
It is just
Like-
underneath the surface of the water. Like you can literally see its teeth. Just
Okay.
basically.
I really just want to jump in the... I won't.
I mean, you can if you
Um,
want. I can't guarantee what things will be good,
I
but
will die. I'll probably, because
Can
that's
we
exactly when I'll start rolling poorly. So I
Can
will.
we see the maw of this creature?
Yeah,
in the
I've posted it on the, here, I'll post it in the Discord so the rest of you can see what it is. It's this thing.
Okay. Okay.
So I will leave that up to you if you believe you would know what this creature is or not.
I don't know if Deodora would, because this seems like kind of a not a deep sea creature, but like probably deeper than she would have ever explored.
Sure.
So I don't think she knows what it is.
And Draven has
She
not
just
had
knows it's
time
bad.
to tell y'all what the fuck is going on.
I as a
What this
player
is.
know. I as
Yeah,
a player
yeah.
know what it is because I figured it out when Draven got charmed.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Deodora doesn't know.
Yep. Blackstone, you might with your background.
Let's do.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. That is like decide,
Okay.
like have that be a decision of it. Do you think the fact that you
Okay.
know what sailor knots mean as like a sailor's can't, kind of like thieves can't? I'm gonna like, that's a decision for yourself.
I think this is a creature. I don't know if I've seen one, but I feel like it's a creature I would have heard of.
Oh,
you know,
1000%,
while people are
yeah.
swapping stories about like potential dangers.
Yep. $1000%. Okay.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Perfect.
I think Sparky is running around with that bucket that Blackstone threw, trying to like collect water to dump it over the side to like help with the boat capsizing stuff.
Oh, Sparky is barely hanging on. The boat's basically almost
okay.
tipped to the side completely.
I'm sorry, you're
so-
incorrect. Sparky is holding on quite perfectly.
Sure. Sure.
You already done hurt one little buddy today. You better watch it.
Listen, all that happens is they poof and they come back. It's like Scratch. They just poof and come back.
I'm talking about Cribble.
I know. I'm talking about Sparky. Sparky's different. All right. At the end of your turn. Nope. Yes, it can because it has its actions back. Let's see. It's gonna make another tail swipe against you, Draven. So you're right there.
It gets another turn. What's legendary action again?
Yeah.
Okay.
The look of betrayal in your face
Okay.
hurts me.
I thought we were friends.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. You
Are
gonna
you
be.
though?
You gonna be.
I am.
Just be.
Once again,
It's gonna be a real moist episode. The next one, I promise. It's gonna be so fucking damp.
That's a natural 20.
wait a minute. I can see the creature now, can't I?
You can, so you can silvery
see
barbs
what's
it. Yes.
happening.
Silvery
Yeah.
barbs.
Can I see
They don't
how
have a
far?
clue.
How far away is Draven?
Draven's in the water. So, Draven,
But, like-
did you dive down directly, like where it's...
I went to where Cribble was.
Okay. So, Cribble is slightly back outside of your line of vision. Especially he's super deep in the water right now.
I mean, how deep is the water? It's a river.
It's pretty deep. Rivers are pretty deep.
How far? Like, I know the creature's holding onto the boat and like tipping it over. How far away would you say the creature is?
So the maw itself is probably about like 5 feet underneath the very surface of the water. It's just literally just chilling there.
But
The
and
rest
how
of the
far away from
creature
that is
is like
where-
underneath. So
I'm talking about the maw. How far away
Yeah.
is the maw from where I am standing?
that's what I'm saying. It's about 5 feet.
It's 5 feet,
Yeah,
and it just attacked Draven.
with its tail. Yes.
Okay, great. Sentinel. If it's within 5 feet of me and
Yeah.
it attacks somebody that I know, I can attack it.
There you go.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I'm just stab it right in its fucking mouth. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And actually, Sorry, I'm looking at my...
No, it's all good. It's been a hot minute since we've done this, so.
I'm going to use my sword to inflict another 5 points of spirit damage on it.
Love it.
And that's my reaction.
Perfect. It was silvery barbs by you, Blackstone. And with that, it is... I don't know if this will hit. It's a 17. Draven.
Yes, it will.
Okay. That is going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
With that. Okay. And now that it actually does move towards yours and Cribble's turn.
I think you still have advantage on the thing.
Yeah, but I think I have a maneuver that I can get Cripple back up with. No, I can't. Does not work. All right, fuck it. I'm just going to help Cripple and
Okay.
get him back up because he's at 2 death saves and I can't afford him to die.
Yep. It's valid.
And then I am just going to move as close back to on the ship as I can with him.
Okay.
And I will use another maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Yeah, I will use brace. And I'm going to roll a d8.
Blackstone, you're
And
on
I
deck.
get to add that to my next, or not my, but Cribble's next saving throw.
Okay. Sounds good. Can you roll a save for Cribble?
A what save?
Did you stabilize him, or what did
Yes,
you do?
that's
to help?
what I
Okay.
did.
Cool. Wanted to make
Yeah.
sure. All right. Cool. Then you were good. Blackstone. You were up.
So I can see this creature, and I can see the maw of this creature, and there's a bunch of water. Here's my question.
Yes.
What is it possible? Would it be allowed for me to use 2 spells at a turn? I think there are rules for that, but I can't remember how that works. It's like a thing and a cantrip, I think.
Correct. Yep.
But then you can't. But of course, that means you can't do other things. If I'm
Correct.
remembering that correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to take some of this water that's pouring into the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to use shape water to mold it into a giant arrow made out of ice.
Okay. All right.
That's the cantrip I want to use.
Yeah, I love that.
The spell I want to use, well, we have to make sure that it is conservative and dense enough to be used with this spell,
Mm-hmm.
but then I would like to use catapult.
To do what?
Huh?
What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna aim this at this creature's face because, that's the part of the water I can see.
I love your water bending this. This is great. Sure.
Hold on. How does this work? Oh, okay. The creature has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, geez. Oh, it's actually not great at those. I rolled a 2, and it's got a -1, so that's a 1, so I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay, cool. So I need to roll you this many d8s. And this many D6s.
Great.
Okay, here it goes. Wait, whoops. Okay. Oh, and I have to also do this. Okay, well that's useful. So that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Okay.
This is some sort of mutant Avila.
Yep. Yeah. This is not your
Yeah,
standard.
it's corrupted by the spirit energy.
It's also larger than a normal Avila.
Yep.
Considerably.
Yep.
And I think that is okay. So nope, that's all the things.
Okay. At the end of your turn, can you please make a wisdom savings throw, Blackstone?
Hold on. Is this a
Yes, it is a charm effect.
okay?
Well, that's like, excuse me, hang on. 1 moment, please.
Okay, that's a 19.
You succeed. You feel those tendrils starting to latch on, and you're just like,
And like I feel the tendril starting to latch on, and I think the response is anger because I just remembered that the captain shot me with an arrow, and I can still feel like there are echoes of that pain still because that creature is responsible for this. Now I'm
Oh, I
just
wasn't shot you with
very-
an arrow. You got hit
No.
with a big ass sword.
yeah, it was a big sword.
Oh, that's even worse. So like now they said you up here to cut me, and now I'm just like glaring at this creature and be like, you were responsible for that because I had no idea why the captain was acting like that before.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Now you know.
Now you know why.
I'm gonna tell Deodora that. I'm gonna communicate that to Deodora if Deodora doesn't know what this creature does.
Okay.
She doesn't.
I explained.
She also
to
didn't
Deodora-
see that happened because
No.
she was on the other side of the boat at the time.
So yeah, I'm going to just wait. I'm not gonna do the voice for the time being, but I am going to say it to Deodora, like in your own mind. This creature has the ability to take command of your mind.
Deodora's like there's a pause where you can like Blackstone would be able to sense that like she is processing that information, and then she just says, "Noted."
Like if it helps, you also get like a small, like very like a child's rendition of like this big creature, and then grabbing the head of the captain and moving him like a puppet.
Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. She gets it. She's just like, okay, like there's nothing I can really do about that, but I understand if you attack me or anybody attacks me, it's not. You're not doing it of your own volition. Like she understands that. So.
Yep. Amazing. Anything else you wish to do, Blackstone?
Nope, that's it.
All right. And the creature uses legendary. Riley, at this time, you can see is still kind of hanging on, clasping her compass or locket to her lips still, and you can see this surge of white energy kind of emitting from the necklace. And you can feel the boat is almost trying to lurch back to right itself. She's pouring her energy. You can see Blackstone probably more clearly what looks like almost little tridents on the side that's so in the water at this moment are kind of trying to push the boat to right itself. Especially since you lifted some of the water out, it's moving a little bit quicker, but she is focusing right now on trying to stabilize the boat and make sure y'all don't sink at the same time. So that is what she is doing. She is concentrating on that right now. That is it for her. Next up is going to be the creature. Let's see. Not liking that it just took a face full of ice and water, it is going to go ahead and make it is going to go ahead and make 2 tentacle attacks against you, Blackstone. That is going to be a 19 to hit. You're muted, Levy.
I am going to shield myself.
Okay.
Like you have, I'm going to shield myself. And
Okay.
so that's what it just smacks into a force field.
Okay. Second one then. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Okay. Yep, that also misses.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's going to use its other tentacle attack to hit you, try to hit you one last time. You've pissed it off thoroughly.
Oh, that's good. I'm a tank. Wee! I'm not supposed to do that.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is this the time when you can use inspiration die?
What was it? I'm sorry. It's the perfect timing.
Is this the time that you could use inspiration die?
Sure.
Okay. Because I feel like this would be a good time to do that.
Sure.
D12.
You said it was a 24?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you roll a d12, and what you roll is what it gets reduced by.
Okay. That is going to be a 5.
Nice. Okay. Does that still hit you?
It does not. It misses by 1 point.
Oh,
Yes. Shield.
amazing. So good. Okay. This thing strikes out. Just like beating against the shield and then missing you completely, having a hard time judging the distance. Amazing. Okay. We are back up at the top of the order with Deodora. Draven and Cribble are on deck.
Okay. Draven and Cribble are still in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta swim back.
Then bonus action healing word on my dude Blackstone.
Okay.
It's not that much because I only have a first level, but that's 5 points, 5 HP
Yes.
back to you.
That is 5. That is 5 points I did not have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm going to just attack the tentacle that just attacked Blackstone.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna use a superiority die
Sure.
to make that a precision attack and see if I can hit. Cause it's a D8, not a D10. 8 plus 8 is 16. That misses.
Correct.
Okay, try again. Okay, that's gonna hit 25.
Yeah. it
And
definitely
I'll make that a great weapon master, so just a 20 to hit, but that hits. So I'll add 10 to the damage.
does. Okay.
So 15 so far, and then another 7, so 22 damage.
All right.
And then Sparky's gonna go at him. Sparky doesn't hit.
Sparky just kind of tries to jump and latch on, and nope.
You said there's 3 more tentacles left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna action surge.
Go for it.
Okay, great weapon master again. That's 22 to hit,
That hits.
and then that second attack's not gonna hit. But 15, and then plus 9, 24 more damage.
Okay. Nicely done. Things not looking great. It's not bloodied, but it's not looking great.
And that'll be that's my turn.
Okay. Draven.
Wait, we've cut 2 tentacles off this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've done probably about 200-ish damage to it,
Correct.
and it's bloodied. No, not yet bloodied.
No.
We're fucked.
Yeah. You would notice probably, Draven, because you're the closest to it right now. it seems like its wounds have been slowly healing up as it's going.
Cool. Draven's gonna swim back to the ship and go, we should leave.
How? It's holding onto the boat.
It is not. There are no
Leave.
tentacles
Oh,
holding
it's
onto
not
the
anymore?
boat. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Then
both
how's
cut.
it-
You cut off both the tentacles that were
Oh,
holding it.
Well, because the boat was tilting, so I just assumed it had it in its, like, it had wrapped another tentacle around it
no,
because of just how
no,
the
that
boat
is just
was.
the water
Okay.
that is kind of slowly taking on. So yeah, it is not
Gotcha,
being held.
gotcha.
So yeah, you have options.
Oh, is it Draven's turn?
Yep, Draven got up to back to the boat. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I can only.
Blackstone, you're on deck.
Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll give Cribble a potion.
Okay.
Potion of healing.
Okay.
What is the potion of healing? 2d4 or some shit like that.
2d4 plus 4.
And because Cribble just absorbed this shit. There's another d4. How what? That is 10 HP
Okay.
to Cribble. I just pour it over his person because I know the Cribble absorbs water.
Mm-hmm.
Just by pouring it on him, like, get the fuck up. We got to get out of here.
Sure.
And then, do you count giving someone a potion as an action or a bonus action?
You know what? I'm gonna take a page out of.
Make sure you know.
Yeah, no, that's valid. Normally, yes, it costs an action. But
that's fine.
I'm gonna say because you've been moving quickly in the water, you have this will be a bonus action to do. We'll say that you were maybe doing this as you were getting onto the boat. You're a little bit quicker in the water than you are on land. So.
All right. Then,
That'll be a bonus action.
cool.
Why not? To me, it makes sense.
Then I think with my action, okay. This is a question for the GM. I want to get out of here fast.
Yeah.
This thing has sails that are open, I'm sure.
Yes, they are open.
Fully
Fully opened.
Can I cast Gust of Wind to give us a speed boost, essentially, here?
You 1000% can try. Yes.
Okay, that I can try. I'm going to cast a spell.
Then yes.
I'm just like, oh, will it do the thing that I want it to do?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I want to
There's
move
enough
fast.
sail out of the water.
Okay, then
that,
yes.
yes,
I'm just
you
going to cast
will-
Gust of Wind so we can start moving down the river faster,
Okay.
so we can get away from this thing.
All right. What does it look like as you were casting Gust?
Honestly, it looks like a prayer. And while Draven has said before he's not a very spiritual person, yada yada yada, he just goes, "Ancestors, help me." And then he just blows and hopes that it actually responds the way he wants to.
Yeah.
And it does.
Okay. Yeah. The ship lurches. With Gust, how, like, is it a concentration? Can you remind me what it does exactly besides obviously moving the boat?
Gust of wind. Creates a strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, and blasts from you in direction does duration, which is one action or 1 minute. 1 minute is duration.
Okay. Can you roll a D100 for me, please?
Okay. $29.
Okay. Okay. That will come into play shortly. Thank you. Is there anything else you wish to do?
That is everything that I have.
All right.
Cribble actually can act on his turn though.
Yes, you can.
Since he is up, and Adam Cribble sees that Draven is in very, very bad shape. And he's going to cast healing word on me. Is healing word, right? Make sure. No, cure wounds, not healing word. Cure wounds. Spells. All right, 10 HP to Draven.
Wonderful. Anything else you wish to do?
Do we still see this aboleth?
Yeah. It's just underneath the surface, but you can already feel the ship is pulling away pretty quickly.
On the way out, I'm gonna just cast Sacred Flame on it with Cripple. It's probably not gonna do much of anything, but you know what? Fuck this thing. It knocked me out. It needs to make a dex saving throw.
Oh,
DC
it's
15.
great at those. No, that's a 3. So a 2.
Okay, so 58. It takes 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And Crumple just goes, "Fuck you!"
Amazing. All right. And at the end of your and Cribble's turn, it's going to go ahead and do a thing. But Blackstone, you are up.
Okay. How large is this creature? Like, not that we can see it properly.
It's pretty large. Much larger than
It'd
the.
be gargantuan
Ooh,
almost.
can I do one more thing, Jordan?
Yes.
Actually, before
Yeah,
my
yeah.
turn's over, I take the control of this boat.
Yeah.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah, no, that's valid. Not gargantuan, but it is slightly larger than giant.
Okay. So it's definitely not a large creature.
No,
Bigger
Is
than
this-
large.
bigger than
Is this-
large.
Is this boat the size of a large creature?
No, it's a small. Well,
This, I mean, if you're saying the dimensions you said, this would be considered a huge.
yeah. The boat itself is 45 feet in terms of from bow to stern.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I also asked you a question in the chat DMs. If you could just look at that and let me know what's going on.
Why don't you
there.
ask it out loud? Just because there's a lot of things moving around on my screen, so I apologize for not
Oh
seeing
sure,
it.
there's a unique spirit ability you gave me that lets me use magic. That lets me use magic from from a spell list of any kind, but I have no idea what the limitations are on what magic I can use.
Oh, you have to decide that at the beginning of the day. So you would have
okay.
had to decide that already.
Oh, that's fun because I definitely did not do that. So
Hi.
I basically am trying. Let me see if I can figure out.
Salem is here all, just so you don't think I'm just scratching the forest behind me on the overlay.
I'm gonna assume that that is what you're doing, actually.
Okay.
Tickle,
That's
tickle, tickle!
Huh.
I guess because
That tree and your mama.
I don't know. Well, obviously, like selections that needed to be made were not made, but I also don't know what to do except to try to like do things that might slow this creature down. So
Yeah.
So
Do what you think Blackstone would do in this situation. What
I
would
guess we're
Blackstone do?
taking whatever water has continued to gather in the boat, and I'm going to just make like another giant like ice arrow and launch it at this creature.
Okay.
So let me roll you some stuff.
Love it.
Okay, that's cool. That's another 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Thing just gets socked in the face. You all see this kind of wave kind of slowly rising up as like the aboleth is kind of starting to lunge in your direction as the boat is pulling away, only to get smacked with this massive arrow from Blackstone of water.
You know something? I just thought about the fact that it's probably not under the effect of that spell anymore, because this would have been a wonderful time for that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, anything else you wish to do, Blackstone?
Nope, that's it for now.
Okay. Riley is going to continue concentrating, kind of pokes an eye, seeing that Draven has taken control of the ship and nods in your direction. And the ship is now almost completely righted itself. It's still on a slight tilt, but it's not to the side like it was before, nearing sinking and basically capsizing. As you all lunge forward. Let's see. I need everyone to make a dexterity savings throw, please.
$16.
16,
22.
22. Draven?
Oh,
The
see, that's why I
disassociation we talked
said
about.
I wasn't making any promises. What was I
I was like,
rolling it with again?
there we go.
Dex saving throw.
Dex
Dex
save.
save.
Yep, for both you and Cribble.
Okay. So I got a 16, and Cripple will get a Terabad.
What did Cribble roll?
Yeah, it's just bad. Just don't worry about it.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what did
It was a
Draven roll?
2,
Oh,
16.
16. All of you are able to hang on to the boat as it kind of lurches again. And you see the tail of this thing has collided with the boat as it's starting to right itself. Cribble, unfortunately, is not able to grasp onto something and tumbles into the water.
Can
You
I
know
like
what?
use a reaction or something and try to grab him?
Sure.
Would that be like athletics or
Yeah.
something?
Yes, that would be athletics.
Okay. 18.
18. Yeah, you're able to grasp onto, I would say, his leg as he's kind of just like waking up from the potion and coming back to consciousness of what the heck has been happening, and you're able to grab onto him. Yeah. Pulling him back on.
I
Amazing.
like grab him by like his scruff of his neck like a mama cat.
Oh, no, you don't.
Cripple's probably just like, thanks.
Wonderful.
Didn't want to go back down there again.
All right. The boat at this point is settling back on the water. Draven, you can feel that the ship is almost completely leveled out as you are speeding with the gust that is pushing you forward. This aboleth behind, but in chase.
I rolled a 24 for vehicle navigation here.
Love it.
Just so you know, I've already rolled it. I'm not doing anything else on my turn.
Yep, you're just
but
gonna
steering this fucking
Yeah,
ship.
sure. Okay. You are racing through the water. You can see the spray white on the sides of the boat as it's moving through, focusing in on just pushing forward as quickly as possible. Amazing. Deodora, you are up.
Okay. First things first, since I did grab Cribble,
Mm-hmm.
what do I need to roll?
Oh, a DC 12 Constitution save.
Okay, I pass.
Yay!
That's a 16 on the die, and my con is +8, so I think I'm good. Okay, the tail is still attacking us. Like, what is?
No,
Just trying to,
there
like,
is nothing
understand.
holding on to the boat.
Nothing.
It is chasing after you all at this time.
Okay. It's not really anything that Deodora can do. Besides shoot her crossbow, which she's not very good at, so I don't think
Sure.
she would.
You just hear
is there
Cribble
anything-
go, I could be into this.
Being held.
just being
being
held by a
held-
big
being
strong
held.
woman. Yes, please do this.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
I
sorry.
have Cribbles now, like, just on my hip, like a. just like, is there anything Deodora can do to help the boat?
Sure. So there are a number of lines that you could use to kind of focus the sails of the boat to catch the wind that is currently gusting.
Okay.
So you could try to angle that, and
Okay.
would require some assisting from either Riley or, I mean,
Cribble's on my hip.
Cribble's
so
on your hips. Yeah, now that
I'm
I think about it.
holding Cribble. I'm holding Cribble.
Cribble's like your little iPhone, just like googling, like, how do I?
yeah. He's on my WikiHow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Okay.
What kind of check would that be, or?
So that would, let's make that a let's do sleight of hand, because you're having to move the ropes very particularly, or it can be a strength depending upon. I'll allow you to choose either, because again, you're having the gust, so you're kind of battling against that wind to maneuver the sail exactly how you need it.
Let's do strength, because that's my better stat,
Sure.
and that's gonna be 18.
18. Okay.
I'm sorry. Can I use athletics? I should have asked.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah. So 18.
Wonderful. Yeah, you're able to kind of just position the main sail slightly, so it all of a sudden fills even more, and you can feel the vibration as the ship speeds up even further. You are gaining speed, but you can still kind of see, if you look behind you, kind of this crest of the waves as this thing is kind of just worming its way in your direction. Yeah. Anything else you wish to do, Deodora?
I think Sparky has plot armor, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean, he just poofs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Two questions.
sure.
One, how does Cribble normally stay on Draven? Like, is he like just like perched on the shoulder?
Just
Does
on
he
my
like have his
shoulder.
arms wrapped? Okay.
No, it just
I
sits on
think-
my shoulder.
Okay, I think so. Deodora will have Cribble on her shoulder, or even like if he wants to like backpack her, while she's doing the rope stuff, so that way she like can use both of her hands for this.
Sure.
I think Sparky is just sort of like, because he is bigger now, just sort of helping to brace people on the boat, so that like if it like starts tilting again, like he can like sort of be there as like a blockade maybe, or something. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know what else he could do. There's nothing else I'm going to do in my turn, because I want to make sure that the sail keeps collecting all this wind so we can move as fast as possible.
Yeah. Makes sense. All right, Draven, you said you're focusing on the boat, correct?
Yep, I'm just steering the vehicle. I rolled on that.
Okay.
I, as a bonus action, I still have one more maneuver. No, I have two more maneuvers left. So, what can we do?
I'll say, maybe this will help kind of decide what you're going to do as you're looking ahead. The river itself, the banks are pretty far apart on either side, and you can see that there are a series of either rocks or tree branches that are kind of sticking out in certain portions, off to your right and left, starboard and port, about, I would say, 100 or so feet. But you also see that there is a bend to the river coming up, where you are going to have to maneuver the boat to shift to the right.
Okay. I mean, I was planning on doing that anyway. Like, that's why I rolled. Then there's really not a whole. I mean, this. How close is the aboleth to us?
Right now, it's about
Why is this fucker still chasing us? By the way, we
Yeah.
cut off multiple tentacles and what have you. It's still chasing us.
who knows?
This is like that one obsessed dude at work, like that just won't stop bothering you.
It is about 60 feet behind you.
All right, then. While steering, that's my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to look at Blackstone and I'm like, Blackstone, shoot it.
Sure.
That's so you get a free shot.
Oh, a free shot?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think on hearing the command shoot it, I'm gonna draw a short bow and actually shoot at it.
All right. This is very Jurassic Park. Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Shoot her! Let it go.
That is a whole 12. Apparently, Blackstone does not take orders very well.
No, you're too distracted trying to.
You're
get
just
your
like, shoot her
bearings.
what? Completion. That's how that thing goes.
Shoot her with what? A bucket? I don't know. Arrows? All right, Blackstone, it is your turn, actually.
Is there something made out of glass nearby?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Is there something made out of glass nearby?
Hold on. Wait. Before we jump ahead,
Yeah.
Cribble still has a turn.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I'm sorry.
April says she loves you all, by the way.
Oh, we love you, April.
Yeah, Cribble's just gonna deal us some more healing while he still got spell slots. Because we probably ain't doing much without a long rest after this anyway. So yeah, Cribble's in bad shape. He's gonna heal himself. I don't have any more second levels, do I? Nope. Alright, cool. Then cure wounds.
Okay.
That is going to be how much healing? Eight healing for Cribble.
Okay.
And then Theodora. Since Cribble's with you, Deodora, he's just gonna cast light on whatever knots or stuff that you're messing around with, because he can't do much else. He's like, yeah, there, it's bright for you now. Hopefully that helps you see. I don't really. I mean, when I'm on the ship, I'm usually having other people do these things, and I'll just like amplify the captain's voice or whatever, but doesn't feel entirely appropriate for this group.
So is he just highlighting like knots that I would need to like? Okay, just making sure. Okay, that's helpful.
Love it.
It's like, you should mess with that one. That's the one you need to fix.
Okay, and she does.
Love it. Okay. Blackstone, now you are up. You are muted.
I see you.
Because I feel like this creature isn't necessarily getting, our our very, very pointed message, there's going to be another catapult spell. So
Okay.
another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 14.
You know what? It's worth it. So free barbs.
There you go. Okay.
And I'm going to give myself the advantage for this.
Sure. That's a 9.
Okay. So, advantage means I get sneak attack dice. That's wonderful. This is going to be terrific. But this is a question I asked earlier. I'm going to ask that again.
Yeah.
Is there anything near me made out of glass?
Are you looking for something large, small? What exactly are you looking for?
Like a simple, like something like a bottle of ale would do.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to smash that into pieces and put that in the ball of water that I'm going to throw at it.
Okay.
And then that creature is going to deal with, hold on. Okay. So we got this. And we got these. This is 14. I have to remember that number. Okay.
This is amazing.
Okay. That is going to be 38 points of damage.
Okay. As you chuck this water with glass at this thing. Amazing.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I
Sure.
lied. Hold that number.
Okay.
40.
Okay.
Okay.
I decided
Here
to use
you.
I decided to use a second level catapult because I'm like, you're not listening and I don't have anything else using second level slots on, so I'm just gonna throw things at you.
Amazing. Okay. The spell launches. Literally as you see the maw kind of dipping out of the water as it's kind of lunging towards the boat, and immediately just kind of catches and punches it back into the water. You can see the kind of blue and silver ichor coming off of this creature as it slammed back into the water. And at that moment, things start to calm. The water
Well, I don't
settles.
trust that. I don't trust that. I
The
don't
water
trust it.
settles.
I like to move it, move it.
I hate you, Dimples. The water
we're
settles.
we're
down.
still going. I don't
I know
care.
you were hauling ass.
I mean, the gust of wind only lasts for a minute, so it's probably done as soon as we fall out of initiative order.
Yeah, we'll say for brevity. Though as you're continuing on, it's just the subtle waves around you of the current and the wind pushing you forward as this creature seemingly has disappeared. Thank you, Salem. You're just going into the mic.
Once we're probably about maybe like half hour out of this, because it probably takes about that long before Draven actually talks and then actually realizes, oh yeah, I took over someone else's boat. Like I just yoinked this shit and just looks back. What, Riley is the person who's
Yep,
shit
Riley,
this is?
the
He goes,
little dwarf with curly hair and pigtails. Yep.
just looks at Riley and goes, sorry.
No need, darling. I'm glad you were able to do that so I could actually focus on writing her. So, it's good to have the captain aboard.
Draven
Y'all
just kind
okay?
of like, No.
I guess this explains what the black knot was for.
I don't think so, darling. We're too far inland for this to be affecting Jorix.
That was no regular Avaleth.
No.
Do you often run across mutated river creatures that are like that?
Do you think I would have offered to drive y'all if that were the case? No. Can't say that I have. And
Hold
she's kind
on.
of wiping the sweat
If-
as the magic's kind of settling in from her locket. Yes, Blackstone.
Excuse me. I feel like we have a need for a significant concern. If that back there is not the imminent danger that Jorix poses, what is this? What's supposed to be over there?
Your guess is as good as mine.
What danger was this supposed to be warning us of then?
You mean that black knot? That's of, again, ships coming into port. So that danger is within the Whisperian Sea, not the Varnoth River. But something's, and you see her kind of looking down at the water, something's messing with the creatures of the sea and of the river at this point.
Several someones, I imagine. This is not good.
She looks
Blackstone with the understatement of the year.
Cribble says from Deodora's hip.
Yep.
Draven looks over at Cripple like, what is you doing? This is we're kind of in a bad way.
No shit.
I got hit in the face with a bucket.
You okay? Do you need a
My
band-aid or
nose
something?
is probably slightly crunched. Nothing has not happened to me before, but it's not good. It'll be fine in the morning.
You okay, darling? She
Sorry,
looks over at you,
Blackstone.
Deodora.
I think you see like Deodora like rubbing at her temples a little bit. Like, yeah, I just felt something try to get in,
Mm.
Got it.
but also, maybe not the best first boat experience. I think.
I promise you, darling, it's normally a lot calmer and absolutely beautiful. I hope this
Dude.
doesn't tarnish your view of sailing and being out on the water.
Yeah, absolutely has with Deodora.
I mean, how could it not?
Like a nod, like a
She
but
kinda
it's like
just
really,
looking at you with these big eyes of like, really, I'm like trying to fix this as best as you can, playing hostess.
Even
but,
Draven's like, I ain't the time for that comment.
No.
I saw something when I looked into that creature's maw. I told Blackstone, but you were under the water, Draven. That teal energy that we saw before when the obelisk came out. It was in that creature's mouth. I think that's what corrupted it.
Cool. Not really sure what we can do with that, but that is an unfortunate development.
Like something that could be broken.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. Like, we nearly died dealing with that obelisk. And now we have creatures that are getting mutated. and corrupted by them. So maybe we should stay away from them if they come back around our way. I also, I don't want you all to think that I was a coward or anything, but that thing, I don't think we all would have been in danger if we kept standing there trying to fight it. And he looks at Cribble. I can't lose any more people.
Well,
What are you saying, Fair? Because none of that came through.
Why? Let me check Zoom because Zoom loves fucking. Yep.
I can hear you
Zoom
now.
loves to fuck me over. Yeah, because
yeah.
I turned Zoom up.
Yeah.
Why would we think you're a coward for that?
Well, I mean, running away from a fight is not something that everybody is particularly inclined to. He rubs at his empty ring finger.
well, Captain, most of both myself and, well, the friends that you have met have maintained ourselves alive by knowing when it is a good time to leave and then doing so.
Oh, and again, I apologize to you, Blackstone. I was not in my right mind.
Oh, well, I mean, that is fair. I did hit you in the face with a very violently launched bucket. I feel like we're even.
He probably had it coming.
The apologies appreciated all the same.
So, yeah, this was something. I thought rivers would be like no sea serpents or anything like that. Where the fuck did an aboleth come from?
Well, I suppose the better question, looking at this and assuming that this wasn't supposed to be here, is who put this here?
And where did it go?
This river ain't safe for people now.
Well, for fairness to everyone involved, not many places are at this point.
Yeah.
It's just that. Tell me if I have this right, Riley. This is normally a just almost like a chill river cruise. People drink and relax as they make their way from point A to point B.
Yeah, I mean, most we ever get, maybe a few, mercenaries or thieves trying to jump on the riverboats, since a lot of merchants carry their supplies to and from Jorix, but nothing like that creature. I mean, y'all lucky I have my sea legs too, but every now and then we get
drastic
some.
change
Yeah.
in the situation is what I mean.
Hold a moment. Why isn't that creature chasing us right now?
Because
I'm excellent at captaining a ship.
You're pretty
Well, this
good. Need a little rusty. I think your time on land has rested you a little bit.
This I would not argue, but did they not say something similar about whatever danger lies in Jorix? That it seems to have an area of patrol jurisdiction, perhaps? Some imposed boundary on how far it goes to pursue whatever it is chasing?
Perhaps.
It seems that we're out of danger, but not out of questions.
It also just begs the question of, just based on what you all are saying, that creature shouldn't have been in the river to begin with. Correct?
As I understand them, these creatures are not to be perceived and work through others instead.
Also, we got very lucky that it didn't really mess us up, because they can hit you and make it so that you can only breathe underwater. So they keep you there forever.
Yeah. Kind of seemed like it was playing with its food a little bit.
I think maybe it was just a display of power.
I'm glad it wasn't super hungry because
Yeah.
It's allergic to snowballs.
I guess so.
Theodora looks at Cribble and is like, I don't think you would have filled its belly.
I think I'd make a delicious meal.
I did not say that you would. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you are very small, and I don't think it would get much satisfaction, even if you are delicious.
It's not the size of the grung, but the motion in the ocean.
Okay, I hand Cribble back to Draven. like a toddler, just like take your kid back.
Well, I guess we gotta continue our journey a bit more carefully.
There's a complex about being called small.
Clearly,
I'm gonna
Napoleon-esque.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear
What's
that.
a
When you try to
Napoleon?
conquer, is type ice cream.
Actually,
I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen.
do you think, well, something that might be helpful here, do you think we can reach one of the magic schools in Jorix? I do know they have one.
Might be able to. I could head below deck and see our navigation tools, see if, one, the state of the ship itself, but also if we can maybe make contact and see what's going on in Jorix, or if they have any idea, maybe.
I'm able to help with repairs.
That's much obliged. Wow.
But also, I suppose I'll go work on a few of those things.
I just want to get to Jorix.
I believe it
I'm-
might be best at this point for everybody to have some rest in case we do run into whatever danger we were actually warned about on the way here.
I'm pretty good with navigating. I could help.
I'm beat to shit.
I love the
That's just-
Terminator thumbs up. Just
Thumbs up.
So if this is the captain,
Yeah.
If this is the captain who, okay, so Jordan, I think I know what I'm going to use that one spell slot for because something. I feel like this would be a good time to just do a random thing that doesn't
Sure.
have any major impact on things. So we're going to look at the captain, and there's just kind of going to be like an up and down of the captain, who I'm assuming is feeling pretty beat up at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Draven, is pretty beat up. Riley
And then
didn't really take much damage.
I'm gonna put up you're gonna see me use a single pointer finger. There's gonna be a small spark of lightning at the end, and then I go. As far as I understand it, this is probably not going to be very painful. And then, if you will give me your permission to touch you.
Sure. Please don't let this be like a revenge thing, though. You already got me with a bucket.
You heal for 70 points.
Whoa.
How much?
70 points.
70 points.
oh my god! Did you just use heal on him? Sick.
That's good.
Because why not?
I
Why
love
not?
this. I love this.
He was the best. That was awesome.
Draven looks at you for a second after feeling just completely reinvigorated, because that puts me all the way back up to full health. And then he looks at you and goes, Blackstone, are you a hugger?
No, I'm an automaton.
I should have expected that. Blackstone Can I give you a hug?
Yes, you can.
Oh, as soon as you hear yes, just thank you.
Oh, this is a very enthusiastic thing. Is this normal for parents?
Oh man. As soon as you say that, you just hear that like hitch of somebody like trying to hold back a cry. Just
Oh.
yeah, sometimes. Just kind of pats you and then sits back down.
What a magical thing in this world. I would like more of these. That was pleasant.
And I think with that, we're going to go ahead and end today's episode as you're continuing down the river, heading to the Zyrenian Mountains and eventually Jorix.
On
Great
rolling,
job today, y'all.
rolling, rolling on the river.
Y'all did really well. I was scared, but I knew y'all could handle it.
I thought Cribble was gonna die. I was gonna have to find me a new squire. I was real close.
Amazing, y'all. Okay, let's go around, say who we are, and any announcements you may have for the week. I will start with Dimples.
Hello, everyone. I am Dimples and Dice. You can find me here on Saturdays and then other places at other times potentially, but not yet. No, actually, next, not this coming Sunday, tomorrow, but next Sunday, I will be running a charity game over on the Greater Restoration channel. We're going to play some Vampire the Masquerade as we raise some funds for Take This. It's going to be some chaotic fuckery as usual when you deal with a Vampire the Masquerade game that I've ran. It's called a Scrapple with the Sabat. It's very, very Philly. You'll see. Just come through, donate. Their stuff's going to be going on all of next weekend. That's all I got.
Awesome, thank you. Let's jump over to Sin.
Hello, my name is also Dimples and Dice, but not really. Hi, your resident Heathen streamer person who you can find more info about on Kofi.com/DND Jordan Lee. And I have been Blackstone, throwing buckets, ice balls, and, the occasional healing spell.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And Fair, again, the true owner of the channel. I'm just here, so.
Yes, about time you started saying that again. No, hi, I'm Farron. I've been Diadora. You can follow me on socials, mostly Twitter, to be honest, at Fairbear. You can also follow me here on Twitch at Fairbear because I do stream. Might be going live sometime tonight after I take a nap. Let's see. You will also be able to find me over on the Greater Restoration Cruise channel next weekend for charity stuff that I just remembered I'm doing.
I was wondering when you said Saturday, I was like, you sure?
I truly did not remember
sure?
at all until you said
you're gonna
it.
Be coming in right at the end, right as we start the episode.
Oh, I don't care. I will. I'll slide right in. I don't give a fuck.
It's true owner of the channel energy right there.
Yeah. I'm in 2 games. Don't ask me when, because I don't remember. Just look out on social somewhere. And then I also have an upcoming project, to be announced. And also
We start recording this week.
Yeah, we were supposed to start recording this week, but somebody was a clown ass, so we didn't.
And that clown ass was not me or Fair,
and it also
which is incredibly surprising.
yeah. And then if you like the sound of my voice, you can hear it on Taking Initiative's 3rd season, Sword and Sheet. It is a Pathfinder 2nd edition homebrew campaign. Things are getting very interesting. In our most recent recordings, we have finally gotten to the big crux of the plot, and I'm very excited for what's ahead. So you all should get caught up. That's it. I'm done.
Amazing.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Yes, Dimples, thank you for posting the GR crew and their awesome charity stream that they're doing next week. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait to see all the games and what's going to be happening. But hi, everyone. I am D&D Jordan Lee, she, her, they pronouns. And I have been your storyteller for Ampistrano. I'm so happy to be back. We will be back next week with another episode, hopefully with the full, well, minus Sin. I know Sin's out. But with most of the cast, at least. I will be back here tomorrow as we're going to play Hades. Because we got a key for Hades 2 to playtest it. So, but your girl never finished Hades 1, so I need to do that. So, hey, I got oversaturated because I was either playing it, I was modding for people that were playing it, or I was watching other people play it. I got a little burnt out. So it's fine. It gives me a break from Baldur's Gate.
Me with Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it gives me a
with
little
Baldur's
break. So it's all good. So I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll be going live at noon. And it'll be an earlier stream because I've got some D&D tomorrow night. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Apologies, I know Twitch has been having a thing. Ironically, OBS has behaved today. So,
I wasn't gonna mention it, but thank you, OBS, for not being a fuck ass today.
yeah, it strangely was not OBS that was the issue. Every time I looked over, it was Twitch that was having trouble. So I really do appreciate it. Everyone who stuck through and hung out with us through this harrowing episode. But we are gonna get out of here. Go ahead and raid someone. I will talk to the chat about who we should go and raid. But
Just go to Selena, and we all know that's where you want to go.
oh, I had Noir pulled up too because Noir is also live.
I'm kidding.
So.
I was joking.
But it doesn't matter. I will. Again, Fair's the true channel owner. I'm just here.
No, I don't care.
Anyways, y'all, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time beyond the veil. Bye, everybody.